Pretties. Today's video is going to be our monthly Birthstone Jewelry Collaboration Challenge video for the month of October 2022. And we have the birthstone for October is either pink tourmaline or opal. The metal type to choose from this month was rose gold or silver. Project type is a necklace, and our fun element could be chains or link. And so that's what we're going to be doing today, is making a necklace with pink tourmaline and an opal crystal. I'll show you in just a second. And then if you're following along, for November is going to be citrine or yellow topaz, which are both a yellow stone. If you don't have the real gemstone, that's not a problem. You can use yellow, anything yellow. For the metal type, is going to be either gold or bronze, which I think will be really pretty with the yellow. Our project type is going to be earrings, and fun element would be sun, or moon, or stars. And so again, with that yellow, would be really pretty with the sun. So that is coming up for November if you'd like to follow along. Also, if you do post here on YouTube, please make sure to include the hashtag Pirate Pretties Jewelry Challenge. That way, when you type in that hashtag, you can go back and see everyone's videos for each month. And it'll, if you type in that hashtag, all projects that have that in the title, you can see the previous projects for the months of January through now October. So what I decided to do was, I had this really pretty strand of, and I'm going to keep it really simple this month, because I really like these beads and they're delicate, and so you'll see what I'm going to do in a minute, but they were really, really pretty, kind of a pink tourmaline colored crystal. They are faceted, so they have lots and lots of sparkle, really, really pretty beads. So I'm using some of those. I'm also using the Swarovski Opalite 4mm bicone crystals. And so I have those in these little bowls here. And then I'm going to use some of this really pretty chain that I had in silver. It's kind of a textured oval chain. It was really, really pretty. So I have two lengths of 12 inches here. And I'm going to try to use every bit of that because I want to make a long slip over the head necklace, but again, I want it to be kind of dainty because these beads are small. And so what I've done is I made a few already, so it wouldn't hold you up, but I made some of these little links. So I'm also doing chain in my project and links, and I'm using the pink tourmaline color and the opalite color. I do have a necklace that is opals that I purchased from someone. It's so pretty, but it's just very, very simple. It's the Ethiopian opals that are just strung, graduated sizes all the way up. Very, very pretty. So anyway, I used the opalite crystals and the pink tourmaline colored. And so all I did to these was use some scrap pieces of eye pins that I had left over, head pins I should say, and just made some little links. And what I did was I just put 3 of the pink color, 1 of the opalite, and 3 more of the pink tourmaline color. And I did not have any pattern. I just picked them up as I went along, so there's not, you know, any rhyme or reason to the pink color. I just picked them up. So I have 2, 4, 5 made. I'm gonna make 3 more. So let me go ahead and do that with y'all right now. So I just basically have a piece of wire, and I'm going to use my one-step looper tool to make a loop on the end, just like that. I am going to string, well, I'm going to pick up, because I guess string is probably not the correct word because it's wire, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pick up 3 of those pink crystals, and I'm going to put on one of my opalite bicone crystals. They're so pretty. And then 3 more of the pink. And like I said, as they would pop onto my head pin or eye pin, I would just go ahead and pick them up, random colors. I wasn't trying to make any kind of pattern or anything, because they're all beautiful. They're just all pink stoned. And I don't think tourmaline, I know like when you get the watermelon tourmaline, and I thought about using that at first, some of the pink from the watermelon tourmaline strand that I had. And then when I was going through my drawer, these just popped out at me, and I was like, oh yeah, those are really pretty. And they were kind of like along the same lines of the pink in the tourmaline. So I said, let me go ahead and use these because I was using the Swarovski crystals, which have a lot of shine. And I just thought that that would pick up really, really nicely. So I'm just going to press that down. So we have one link made, one more link made, and I'm going to make 2 more. And then we're going to kind of start putting it together and seeing how... Actually, I'm going to cut that off because that was a bad little tip on the end of that, if you can see that. I don't know, I guess I didn't cut it flush. Alright, make sure that goes in the trash can. Definitely don't want to step on any kind of wire. That would not be fun. Alright, and I'm going to pick up 3 of the pink. I know I have some watchers from Florida and some of the states that were affected by the hurricane. I hope that everybody's doing okay. I know I had a few people reach out to me and say they were doing okay, and I'm so happy to hear that. Also, if you don't have a YouTube channel to participate, don't feel like you can't participate in the challenge. And even if you haven't done any months up until so far, if you want to start now, please feel free to start now. If you want to join my Facebook group to post your pictures, we have an album with all of the previous months projects that I've made, and then you're more than welcome to post your pictures in the comments in the album. And I love to see everybody's finished products. It's really inspirational. It gives people motivation to try something new. It's just a lot of fun, and I really do enjoy seeing y'all's projects. So I'm going to make this last link. And also, we're almost, in November now. I don't know where this year has gone. It's just flown by. But if anybody has, I'd like to do a challenge again for next year. And if anybody wants to throw out any suggestions of what you may like to see, by all means, leave it in the comment below, or feel free to message me on Facebook with any thoughts or comments, suggestions. I'd love to hear them. But I will be putting something together, hopefully, next month, and releasing that at the end of December for our next year's challenge. I hope that we have the same people and some more people joining in next year. That would be fun. Like to grow it. It would be nice. And then, okay, so we have all of these little links made. I think I should have 7 now. 2, 4, 6. Oh, I have 8. Okay, so let me lay this out. So I know that I'm going to want a link here in the middle to be at the bottom. And then what I need to figure out is, let me move these off to the side. I'm going to have to figure out how many links I want to go in between each one of my little sections here. All right, and then this one is going to go at the back. So it's going to be like a continuous infinity necklace. So I guess what I need to do is move this down a little bit so y'all, well, I don't know if you can see the back, but anyway, I'm gonna scooch it down a little bit. So what I basically want to do is make this one long necklace, and right now it's 24 inches with the 2 chain, but this is, each one of these little links is about 1 inch, so it's going to add to that length is where you can slip it over your head. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to add the link onto each side of the bottom of the chain. That'll give me my working point. And then I think what I'm going to do is see how many links are on the chain, and then figure out where I need to, how many links in between I need to put my links, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if I'm making sense. I'm kind of doing this a little bit late, but better late than never, right? All right, so I have it on one side. Then I'm going to open this link and connect it to my chain, because I don't want extra added jump rings to give extra length. I think these loops will be enough, and so I can just open them very easily and slip them onto that chain. I may need to open that one just a little bit more. And close that up, make sure it's closed. Okay, so this is going to be our center point of the necklace. So let me just count right quick. I have 2, 10, 11, 12, 13, So I have 30. Should have 30 on the other side. All right, because I did measure the halfway point. Okay, so if I have 30 and I want, let's see, I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I should have in between each one, that would be 5, 10, 15, 20. Maybe I should do 6, right? And then it would be 5. And that would be 30. Okay, so I think I need 6 ovals in between each station. All right, we're going to go with that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and count up 6 of the big links. See, there's little small ones in between. I'm not counting those because that's where I'm going to clip to insert my link. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and clip off this little oval that's in between those 2 bigger links. All right. Remove this chain and put it off to the side. I'm going to do my first link. Open that up. Put that on. And close it up. Uh-oh, don't come off on me. Okay. Let's see. Last weekend we went to the state prison rodeo. Really cool event they have every year, and they have some beautiful crafts that are made by the prisoners. The rodeo is a lot of fun. They had some beautiful chainmail jewelry that I did buy a couple of pieces from someone that made it, and he did really beautiful work. I would love to learn how to do chainmail. It's kind of intimidating to me a little bit. I don't know why, it just is. All right, so then I think what I'm going to do now is I have my link, so I'm going to count up 6 more ovals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and clip that small one. All right. Let me open this one. I know this is a little bit repetitive, but I hate to pause the video too much. We can close that up. Open this side. So does anybody have any littles that are going like trick-or-treating or anything? Mine are 22 and 18, so we're past that point of trick-or-treating. I'll actually be working for Halloween this year. So I didn't even decorate. Normally I decorate for every holiday. I don't know, I wasn't feeling it this year to decorate for Halloween and fall. Maybe because my kids are getting older, I'm not sure. All right, and then let's see, we have one more that we have to put on this side, so I'm going to go back up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you do have littles or you have grandchildren or whatever and they're dressing up, let me know what they're dressing up down in the comments below. I'd like to know, because 1, I just missed that time, and 2, I'm a little nosy. I know I have my godchildren. One of them is going to be Woody from Toy Story, which I think is adorable, and the other one he's the little one's too, so he's going to be Woody, and then the 9-year-old wants to be a killer clown. I'm like, oh goodness gracious. I always kind of tried to dress mine up in cutesy stuff, but I'm not a very big scary person. Well, I'm scary, I'm just not much of a scary movie type person. And all right, and then let's see, we're going to go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna cut this one. All right. gotta get that piece off. Alright, it didn't cut. It cut, but it didn't like open up enough. There we go. Alright, so now I have this piece of 6 chain. I am going to open this side. This is just going to be a very simple, but I think very elegant necklace. I love the colors. I actually was going to do it with a bigger link that I have in rose gold. And it looked really pretty with the pink crystals. But the chain that I had, the links that I had, I should say, were just kind of big, and it kind of, to me, overpowered the crystals, and that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted the crystals to kind of be the focus of the necklace, but still keep it elegant looking. So that's why I decided to change from my rose gold to silver, because I did have the silver out and I was going for it, but I mean the rose gold, but again, and let me show you right quick what I'm talking about, just so you see. Because it looked really pretty with the pink. But these links were just way too big. And I didn't actually have a whole lot of it. So I would have had to put just regular. That is rose gold. I don't know if it's coming up rose gold on the camera or if it's looking regular gold. But it is a rose gold, like a copper rose gold color. Excuse me. But again, next to those links, it was overwhelming, I thought. So I think I like the simple link, and you can, the simple look of this, and you can also layer pieces as well with this. So you can definitely, you know, make it multi-layers. All right, so now I'm going to start on this side and go up 6, 2. Another thing I like is it doesn't matter which way it turns. It looks the same all the way around. Now you can also make, instead of doing this middle focal, you can make it into a pendant. You know, you can make a drop pendant on a jump ring, or you can make a tassel, which would be really pretty. And I did think about doing that. But I got a little frustrated, to be honest, because I was starting to do a tassel and it just wasn't working out the way I wanted it to work out. So anyway, so I went with the infinity kind of type look, where it's just one continuous pattern all the way around. And like I said, no matter which way it turns, it doesn't matter. Because I actually have a necklace on, y'all. It's driving me crazy. I love it. My pendant, the clasp keeps falling to the front, and it's just aggravating. So that's kind of what made me want to do this, where I don't have to worry about a clasp. I don't have to worry about which way it turns. I don't have to worry about the pendant being in the front. All right, so we have 1 link. We're going to put 2 more. Let's see, so I got to cut 6 more links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, if you want to tell me in the link in the comments below, what's your favorite kind of candy? Since it's Halloween coming up, what is your favorite kind of candy? Mine is Milky Ways. Love Milky Way. And it's funny, you know how on Facebook they have those little like question things, and they'll say, what kind of candy is your favorite Halloween candy or Christmas candy or whatever, and everybody's like, give me the Reese's, give me the Kit Kats or whatever, just don't give me Milky Ways. And I'm like, oh man, could I trade everybody for their Milky Ways? I'll give you whatever you want. It's funny. And my oldest son, he is not, he's a strict chocolate. He likes just plain, like Hershey's chocolate. He's not a big candy person as far as like Starburst and Skittles and things like that. My younger one, he likes things like that, like Starburst and Skittles and things like that. But my oldest one, he just likes plain straight up chocolate, which is nothing wrong with that. Chocolate's always a good thing. Alrighty, let's see. Put this link on, and I think I have 2 more links to do, and then we'll see the length of it, and if I need to add any more links, I can do that, because I do have some more chain. So whatever I did didn't didn't measure out. Let's see if I have 6 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let me take off this one little link. So I may have to make another one if it's not long enough. I have to see if it's long enough to slip over my head. All right, let's open this one. Chain. Close it. I probably needed one, maybe two more links if I'm gonna do the whole thing. All right, let's see. Or maybe not. Okay, because I still have, okay, so I'm gonna put this one on this side because I should have 6 links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. Alrighty, let's open this one. We are getting down to it. I have one more link after this, and then we'll check the length and see where we're at. 4, 5, and 6. We'll cut here. Alright, let's open this one up. Close that up. We are almost done, pretties. Alright. Get this last link, and then I'll see how long it is. So the link to the Facebook group that I have will be in the comments below if you're interested in going and checking it out. Alright, so let's see. If I do it this length, let me see how long this is now. Let's see. This is, yeah, I could actually slip it over my head. It is 27 inches. And I'm kind of liking, let me make sure I can slip it over my head. I'm saying that. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to make it any longer. I think I like it this length here. I could definitely do another length if I wanted to and make it like 30, 32. I'll keep going. You can even make it a 36-inch necklace. But I'm liking where this falls. So I'm going to leave it at this length. Oh. Let me open my loop and put the chain on, and then we're going to just close this last one back, making sure that you want to make sure all of your loops are closed completely so that nothing falls off and you don't lose anything. Let's see. All right, I think that's really, really pretty. I wonder if I could make it into a 3 bracelet. Let's see. It would be a little big. Yeah, it would be a little big. But if I did a 22, I could do 3, or if I did what, 21, 28 inches, then I could do 4 loops, and you could kind of make it a wrap bracelet if you wanted to do that. Look how pretty that would be, though. Very, very pretty. You can also put a clasp on it, you know, if you wanted to, if you didn't want to make it like an infinity chain. But I really think that it's very, very pretty, very dainty. You don't always, I should say you don't have to. You don't have to always make something big. Some people just prefer a daintier look. Some people, you know, don't like the big, bold, chunky looks. So, and sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. So it just depends on what I'm wearing and my mood. But I really, really do like this necklace. I think it's very, very pretty. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing all of your projects. And yeah, until next time. And let me just go ahead and show this to you again. Hashtag Pirate Pretties Jewelry Challenge. And again for November is going to be, I'll put it right there so if you want to take a screenshot. That's the rest of November and December for this year. So like I say, even if you haven't participated in any of the other months, if you would like to participate in the last 2, feel free. I would love to see your projects. Alright, so again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked this project. If you would, please leave me a comment below and give me a thumbs up Until the next video, guys. Bye.